Hey everyone, Matt with Remedy Pain and Performance. This week we're talking about doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So the definition of insanity, right, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting things to change. We're going to relate that to stretching today and mobility, flexibility, whatever you want to call it. So I was just talking to a client about this, so decided just throw it out there to you guys to kind of see what you think. And maybe this may help some of you guys who are just not seeing results with what you're trying to accomplish. So let's say I have tight hamstrings, right? Every time I go down to touch my toes, my hamstrings feel really tight, ton of tension in them, and I just can't get down very far. So I say, all right, I gotta stretch my hamstrings out, right? So I go do some hamstring stretches, lay on the ground, lift my leg up, put a band around my foot, pull on it, stand up, put my foot up on a chair, stretch it out, do whatever. I stretch every day, before I work out, after I work out, so on and so forth, for a month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 years, whatever, right? And every time I go to touch my toes, I still hit the same distance. I still feel that tension. My hamstrings are still always tight. Maybe you don't need to stretch anymore. Maybe the hamstring stretches aren't actually helping if you're never improving, right? So it doesn't make any sense if I have tight hammies to keep stretching if they're not getting any looser, right? You should see results. You should see progress with the tension or the flexibility or the mobility in your muscle or joint with time. If you're putting in the time, putting in the effort, you should see results. So maybe it's not your hamstrings that are tight. Maybe your quads aren't firing right, or your glutes aren't doing the right things. Maybe your abs or your flexors are tight, or your extensors aren't contracting well. Maybe it's a problem with your eyes or your inner ear. It could be anything that's basically putting the brakes on to not allow you to move well. So don't always think, ooh, I feel tight in my hamstrings, it must be my hamstrings. It could be a number of different things that we can kind of help or improve on that could then make you touch the floor super easily in 2 minutes as opposed to 6 months of stretching and not getting anywhere. So something to keep in mind for you guys, make sure that if you're doing something consistently, you're actually seeing progress and results, that you're not just doing it over and over again and kind of spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. You may need to think elsewhere and look at some other stuff, maybe have someone help you out on what is causing the tension or the issue with whatever you're trying to improve. That's all for this week. Hope that helps you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.